What's up guys? Today we are comparing two absolute flagship beasts, the TCL C8K and the LG C5 OLED. One's pushing insane brightness and gaming power with mini LED tech, and the other brings those perfect OLED blacks that make every movie look cinematic. We are checking out everything from the design, performance, picture quality, gaming and value to help you decide which one's the better buy. So without further ado, roll the intro. Now here is an opportunity for you to study the specs side by side for both TVs, and while you do that, I'm going to talk about the price. The TCL C8K currently sells for around £1,149 in the UK, while the LG C5 OLED comes in at roughly £1,699. That's a difference of around £550 between the two TVs. Now both of these are flagship level televisions, so you're getting premium performance either way, but TCL is clearly gunning for the value king crown here, offering high-end specs for nearly half the price of its OLED rival. So the real question is, does it actually perform at that level, or is the extra money on the LG justified once you start watching? Let's find out, shall we? So moving on to the design. Both TVs are 65 inches in size and look very premium, but in completely different ways. The TCL C8K has that bold, confident mini LED presence. The bezels are slim, the chassis feels solid, and the C8K features a virtually borderless display, delivering a premium look typically seen only in high-end Samsung 8K TVs, and is built using a world's first architectural design and TCL's own high-end composite materials. The panel drastically reduces black bezels, widening your field of view and instantly boosting immersion. It's a subtle design shift with a big impact. And the stand looks like it means business. It's not the slimmest TV on the market, but that's the trade-off for the powerful backlight system packed inside. And that gives off that flagship build quality vibe. The kind of set that feels like serious hardware, not just another paper-thin screen. The LG C5 on the other hand takes the opposite approach. This thing is sleek, minimalist and elegant. The ultra-thin OLED panel looks almost unreal when it's mounted, like a floating sheet of glass. If you're after something that blends into your home and adds that clean cinematic aesthetic, the LG nails it. In short, the TCL looks powerful and the LG looks artistic. So it really depends whether you want your TV to stand out or simply disappear into the background. Actual dimensions with the stands attached. The TCL is 143.4 centimeters in width versus 144.1 centimeter. So nearly the same width. The TCL is 86 centimeters in height versus 88 centimeters in height. The height's not far off either, but do bear in mind you can also adjust the TCL stand to two different heights, which creates room for a soundbar if you need to. And in depth, the TCL is 5 centimeters and the LG is 4.5 centimeters in depth at its thickest point, and then towards the top of the TV where it slims down, that is 2.3 centimeters in depth. Weight-wise, the TCL weighs 23.1 kg with the stand and 21.2 kg without the stand. The LG weighs 18.5 kg with the stand and 16.6 kg without the stand. Now let's flip these both around and compare the rear side. The TCL VESA mount dimensions are 300 by 300 millimeters, and the LG VESA mount dimensions are 300 by 200 millimeters. For ports, we have a single USB 3 port, an Ethernet port. We have 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, 2 of which are full bandwidth supporting 4K at 144 Hz for high performance gaming and content. The other 2 are also HDMI 2.1 certified but offer limited bandwidth supporting up to 4K at 60 Hz. Followed by satellite connections, a card slot, and we have an SPDIF output. And on the other side of the TV you will find the power socket. And if we check out the LG ports, we have 3 USB ports. They are USB 2.0. We've got 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. That's right, all 4 ports are HDMI 2.1 and HDMI 2 supports eARC. We then have an Ethernet port, SPDIF audio out, satellite connections, and an IR blaster port. And the LG power socket is actually built into the TV, so it's not something you can disconnect. Now let's talk audio. The TCL C8K features a powerful 90-watt speaker system tuned by Bang & Olufsen, consisting of 30-watt full-range drivers, 30-watt dedicated woofers, and 30-watt tweeters. You'll get front, side, and up-firing drivers that create genuine depth and direction, giving you that Dolby Atmos surround sound effect without needing extra gear. The soundstage is wide, the bass is strong, and the vocals stay sharp. Perfect for movies, music, or gaming. Out of the box, it's easily one of the best sounding TVs in this price range. And the LG C5, meanwhile, keeps things more refined. It uses a 2.2 channel setup with 40 watts of power and supports Dolby Atmos plus AI Sound Pro upmixing to simulate surround sound. Dialogue is clean and detail is crisp, but it's noticeably less powerful than the TCL. And these new LG TVs have dropped DTS support. So if you rely on DTS soundtracks from, for example, Blu-ray discs, you will need an external decoder. The C5 does, however, integrate beautifully with LG's Wow Synergy soundbars, which instantly sync for better bass and true Atmos playback. So let's hear how they both sound. Now side by side, the TCL C8K delivers rich, louder and more cinematic sound right out of the box, while the LG C5 relies on external speakers to really shine. Also, sound separation is no way as good as what the TCL produces. So if you want a TV that sounds great on its own, go for the TCL C8K, but if you already have or plan to add a soundbar or home theater setup, the LG C5 pairs perfectly for that complete OLED cinema feel. Now let's talk displays. Both the TCL C8K and the LG C5 are high-end 65-inch TVs. Both native 4K resolution screens, that's 3840 by 2160, but they use fundamentally different display technologies, leading to distinct strengths and weaknesses. The choice between them comes down to a trade-off between peak brightness and perfect black levels. The TCL C8K uses QD Mini-LED technology, meaning thousands of tiny LEDs behind the screen working with quantum dot color for extreme brightness and vivid accuracy. The 65-inch version pushes around 1680 local dimming zones and can hit up to 4500 nits of peak HDR brightness. It's sharp, vibrant and perfect for daytime viewing or bright rooms. TCL's WH-VA panel also widens the viewing angles compared to normal VA panels, so the picture quality holds up even off-center. Add a 144Hz refresh rate and up to 288Hz in game accelerator mode, plus support for Dolby Vision IQ, HDR10 Plus and HLG. This thing is built for both movies and gaming. Now the LG C5 on the other hand is pure OLED. Every pixel lights itself, delivering true blacks and infinite contrast. It's slightly less bright than the TCL, topping around 1000 nits, but the shadow detail, depth and color precision are stunning. It uses LG's Alpha 9 Gen 8 processor for upscaling and motion handling, and it's silky smooth for fast action up to 144 Hz. Viewing angles are near perfect, and even in a dimly lit room, the picture feels cinematic and immersive. The TCL C8K delivers nearly 5 times the peak brightness of LG OLED, but it's not just about brightness. TCL backs it up with excellent color accuracy, precise HDR tone mapping, and strong contrast with deep black levels. The result, in certain scenes, especially bright or HDR intensive ones, the C8K can match or even outperform the LG OLED visually, offering a stunning immersive experience with more pop and punch. Now let's talk about the operating systems. When it comes to smart features, TCL runs Google TV, giving you all the major apps, Chromecast, voice control, and quick casting. The home screen is dominated by large banners and rows of content recommendations from all your subscribed streaming services, making it easy to find something to watch without having to open individual apps. The best thing about Google TV is its access to the vast Google Play Store. Google TV offers a much wider selection of apps, including many niche services, utilities, and a broad range of games that are not available on WebOS. It also allows for side-loading applications, giving advanced users more flexibility. And the performance of the TCL C8K is very fast and fluid. Also, TCL include 2 Bluetooth remotes in the box, both with built-in mics for Google Assistant and shortcuts to popular streaming apps. One is a full-size remote and the other is a compact silver metallic version with a cleaner layout. Now in comparison, LG uses WebOS 25, which is a Linux-based smart TV platform known for its simplicity and efficiency. The user interface is minimal and highly intuitive. It features a horizontal launch bar at the bottom of the screen, which allows you to switch between apps and inputs without interrupting what you are currently watching. It is generally praised for its clean design and ease of use. Now, while LG's content store is a bit more limited compared to Google Play Store, it still covers all the essentials with major streaming apps like Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, and so on and so forth. The LG Magic Remote is a significant part of the WebOS experience. Its point and click functionality, like an Air mouse on a PC, makes navigation exceptionally easy and fast. It's a solid platform, but honestly, the choice between the two comes down to personal preference. For me, I'd still go with Google TV. I just prefer the flexibility of Android, being able to sideload apps, customize the interface, and access the Google Play Store, which simply offers a much wider range of apps and games. Alright, so moving on to chipset performance. The TCL is powered by the upgraded AI-PQ Pro processor. This is a dedicated AI processor that handles real-time picture optimization. It works to enhance clarity, sharpness, and depth, and includes a suite of AI features such as AI clarity, contrast, color, and AI motion master. The processor is key to enabling the TV's advanced gaming features, including the 288Hz game accelerator and the 144Hz VRR capabilities. The AI-PQ Pro also runs on the Google TV Smart platform, ensuring a smooth and responsive user interface. Now in comparison, LG uses the Alpha 9 AI processor Gen 8, which is their flagship picture engine for upscaling, motion handling, and smart feature integration, with a strong focus on AI-driven performance. Key features include AI Picture Pro, AI Super Upscaling, Dynamic Tone Mapping Pro, and AI Sound Pro. This powerful processor ensures that the WebOS 25 platform is exceptionally fast and fluid, with no lag when navigating menus or launching apps. It also manages all 4 full bandwidth HDMI 2.1 ports, ensuring full functionality for gaming and media. Alright, let's move on to gaming. The TCL C8K comes loaded for gamers. It supports 4K at 144Hz natively, along with VRR and ALLM and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. Input lag is measured at around 13.2 millisecond, which is very good for console or PC gaming. TCL also claims a game accelerator mode that can allow up to 288Hz input. That's for PC gaming, supporting up to 2K resolution. The downside: only 2 HDMI 2.1 full bandwidth ports are available for these super high-end features. The other 2 ports revert to HDMI 2.0. Furthermore, the TCL also includes a dedicated gaming master mode and a game bar for quick access to gaming related settings. It also has features like super wide game view, which can give you an ultra wide view on supported games. Now switching over to the LG C5 OLED. This model is also extremely gaming friendly, arguably even more refined for gaming setups. It has a native 120Hz refresh rate and supports 144Hz VRR with ALLM and AMD FreeSync along with NVIDIA G-Sync, providing broad compatibility and superior tier-free experience. A significant advantage of the LG C5 is that all 4 of its HDMI ports are full-blown HDMI 2.1, and LG's OLED panel offers a near instantaneous response time of less than 0.1 millisecond, which completely eliminates motion blur. Its input lag is also exceptionally low, measuring around 5 to 6 millisecond in its game mode. And the LG has its own gaming optimizer dashboard that provides a single location to manage all your gaming settings, including VRR, ALLM, and picture modes. Now if I were to call it, here's how I see it. If you game on a single console or a PC and care mostly about high refresh rates, vivid HDR and brightness in a larger room, then the TCL C8K gives you killer value. That's 4K 144Hz with VRR, ALLM and FreeSync at a strong price. On the other hand, if you're into multi-console setups, you switch between PC console, sound system, and you want the best HDMI connectivity, lowest possible lag, and the premium gaming experience, then the LG C5 OLED is the smarter pick. It gives you every port, every mode, superb motion, clarity, and fantastic responsiveness. In short, for value and high refresh, TCL C8K. For premium connectivity and gaming flexibility, LG C5 OLED. So there you have it, guys. That was my comparison between the TCL C8K versus the LG C5. Two flagship TVs built for completely different audiences. And here are my thoughts, starting with the TCL C8K. So TCL C8K Pros are outstanding brightness, exceptional value, advanced gaming features, Google TV OS, and strong audio hardware. And the TCL C8K caveats are 2 of the HDMI ports are limited to 4K 60 and only 1 USB port, although it is USB 3. Now the LG C5 Pros are perfect blacks and infinite contrast, top tier gaming, 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, ultra thin premium design, WebOS which is fast and fluid, and advanced AI audio processing. The LG C5 caveats are significantly high price, lower peak brightness, no HDR10 Plus support, no DTS support, and less robust built-in speakers. Now if you're looking for a premium TV that excels in multiple roles, bright room viewing, gaming, sports, general family use, then the TCL C8K is made for you. You're getting enormous brightness, excellent local dimming, and strong gaming features, making it a multi-use case, flagship at a competitive price. Now on the other hand, if your viewing habits lean towards cinema level picture quality, immersive movie nights, perfect black levels, and sleek minimalist design, then the LG C5 OLED is crafted for you. It won't achieve the same peak brightness as a top mini LED in a very bright room, and the built-in sound is actually quite underwhelming compared to some high-end sets. Also, if your room is full of daylight, some of the OLED's advantages may be less apparent. So a darker environment would certainly benefit from an OLED screen. For me personally, I'd lean towards the TCL C8K for its sheer value and offering an all-rounder status and excellent performance. Now let me know down below which one you'd pick and why. Are you team mini LED or team OLED? Drop a comment and hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and make sure you sub to the channel for more detailed comparisons and honest tech reviews. This is Chigz, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.